ultraviolet cosmic rays. Bet money on the crypto phase off of the rail. And everything looks pretty from a window, but nothing is as stunning as your lips though. It's just true, I like my life with you. Used to only matter if we're smoking, now we're staying in and I'm just floating. It's just true, go around the rock with you. 2 steps from the balcony, I spot you at the symphony in parallel. Salt you through the vinyl craze, bet money on the Nemo phase under your spell. Here comes the sun and in my life I mixed it with the palette knife, but could you tell? Floating like a goth in space, I wrote your name in lowercase with pink pastel. And everything was pretty from a window, but nothing is as stunning as your lips though. It's just true, I like my life with you. Used to only matter if we're smoking, now we're staying in and I'm just floating. It's just true, I go round the rock with you. Once more. Go round the rock with you. Everything's pretty from a window, but nothing is as stunning as your lips though. It's just true, I like my life with you. Used to only matter if you're smoking, now we're staying in and I'm just floating. It's just true, go around the rock with you. Space dust on the silver screen, I wrote you for this melody in major scale. Let love prevail. I've seen your face before.
Well, give me 1 second. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another lovely episode of the TimbsCast. Well, I probably shouldn't have said lovely because, yeah. Hey, Emperor, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm running multi by
Oh, yeah,
Meld,
what's going on?
so there's going to be a bigger delay than normal. So expect me to react to the chat when I can, not immediately like I normally attempt to do, just because there's going to be a higher delay. So just keep that in mind tonight as I'm streaming, that I'm going to have that larger than normal delay. And let me get the camera set up so you guys can actually see my hand movements and get myself in focus. There we go. So tonight's going to be entertaining, hopefully positive for the most part, and unfortunately, we have some terrible news to go over, but first I got to introduce my co-host for tonight. He's always been a lovely guy. He's been helping me ever since I've really been taking off on YouTube. He is the one, the only Onion Aton. Say hello to everyone.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Been a big supporter for Tim's in recent years so far. Glad to have myself on here,
Oh, it's always nice to have some of my biggest supporters here with me tonight. So,
especially with someone who is very good on the mic.
I appreciate it. So, some terrible news came up over the weekend as I was preparing to do a return stream. I was going to explain a little bit about the new overlays and the new system I've got set up for the chat. But first, let's talk about the terrible news. The man that founded WCW, the man who attempted to take on Vince McMahon, the guy that actually kind of helped innovate wrestling as we know it.
I'll go over some other stuff as well he's done. He's also a media mogul who's also innovated the television industry and entertainment industry in many ways. I will have to say so myself. And he also put Atlanta, Georgia on the map. Ted Turner
has passed away unfortunately at the age of 87.
Yep, and he's been known for so much over the years. Probably even watched some of his stuff on some of his channels when you're a kid,
I guarantee you everybody here has watched, if you've ever seen the TNT channel or any of TBS or anything like that, then you will know that.
Or CNN or.
And the list goes on and on and on.
I mean, there's some kids there's some kids in here that probably have watched Cartoon Network before as well. That was Ted Turner's, that was one of Ted Turner's creations right there.
And now, unfortunately, the man himself has passed away. You know what it gets me about the whole thing, right? I'm going to turn my snare drum off because that's killing me. You know what gets me about his legacy is just how much people don't know. Like, how much he actually innovated. People don't know. Just, it's surprising to me to see how many people don't actually know about his legacy. About a lot of stuff he did. Now, he wasn't a perfect human being by any stretch of the imagination. Let's not paint him to be that way. However, he was truly was a great guy for the most part. It's unfortunate to see that he's no longer with us tonight.
Yeah, so to go over his legacy right here. Let's just say this guy, he was kind of a maverick, as people called him in the industry. Always willing to go above and beyond what anyone in the television industry would ever do. Obviously, he founded WTBS. That was one thing right there. Or he actually established the station as basically its own cable channel, essentially. The whole, the Superstation kind of thing and stuff. At first, it started off as like a small TV station in Atlanta, Georgia. but it pretty much grew into this massive conglomerate that we see today, spanning not only that single channel, but also tons and tons and tons and tons of different channels across the world.
It is.
And that's not exaggeration right there.
No, it's not exaggeration. I mean, he's well known for so much stuff he's founded. His legacy is truly like, let me pull up like some of the stuff on my phone here to read it off to you guys, like some of the things that he's known for. It's like I remembered like going back and watching through some of the old like WCW wrestling content and seeing how much potential there was and how much he legitimately pushed hard for it, how much he tried to really innovate wrestling. I mean, the NWO is one of like the greatest examples of WCW. That gimmick still is loved and beloved around the world to this day. And that was a WCW thing. Then right here from CNN founder Ted Turner, a pioneer of cable TV news, dies at 87 on May 6th. That was yesterday. Let's see. He was called a media maverick. That is correct. A philanthropist who founded that revolutionized television news, died peacefully on Wednesday surrounded by his family, according to a news release from Turner Express. He was 87. The Ohio-born Atlanta businessman, nicknamed Mouth of the South for his outspoken nature, built a media empire and encompassed cable's first
outrageous.
Cable's first superstation and popular channels for movies and cartoons, plus professional sports teams like the Atlanta Braves. Turner was also internationally known as a yachtsman, a philanthropist who founded the United Nations Foundation, an activist who sought the worldwide elimination of nuclear weapons, and a conservatist who became one of the foremost landowners of the United States. He played a crucial role in reintroducing bison to the American West. He even created the Captain Planet cartoon to educate kids about the environment.
Well, in that regard, in particular, obviously his environmentalism was no grift. He was actively on board with it. I mean, literally, like, he was...
Unlike most other creators like we're going to talk about tonight, he was not a grifter at all. He didn't grift on his stuff. He legitimately believed in what he was doing. It's too bad that some of the other people we're going to talk about tonight don't believe in what they do. They just kind of...
Correct.
And it's gonna get very wild and very sad very quickly.
And something that wasn't really brought up that much. If any of you remember the Goodwill Games, basically what was considered to be an alternative to the Olympic Games that was going on during, I think it was the 1980s up until 2001. He was the man behind it. Basically, he was one of those guys who wanted to try and unite the world, essentially. Like, if there was anyone that could probably unite not only the West, but also like pretty much any nation around the world. Hell, even the Soviet Union. Ted Turner was one of those individuals that unified the world. You know.
Yes, he did. He was someone that did unify the world. It's just too bad that
exactly. And I mean,
well,
like if there was anyone from the South who was famous,
united to an extent, but also divided to another extent. I mean, CNN has been known for its outrageous claims.
Yep, true on that as well, but I feel like that was well after I think Ted left the company, because you remember the AOL Time Warner merger in 2001. What happened was basically before the merger, Ted Turner pretty much owned a majority stake in the Time Warner company, basically the predecessor that we would see for Warner Bros. Discovery,
Yes.
and that pretty much meant that he had control of not only Turner Broadcasting, but also the wider Warner Brothers library, and also the wider Warner Brothers. You know what I mean, right? And if I recall, let me go and check exactly, because they I think if I recall, Turner I think merged with Warner Bros. Right around 95. I think it was. Okay, it was 96. It was 96. So like there was like a lot of stuff that he had under his umbrella that was all in just this town that a lot of people will often refer to as the heart of the American South.
It's been so long since I've heard that too. It has been so long since I've heard that. But
And you can definitely see it was basically what Ted Turner had built for a long time in the entertainment industry.
if I'm not mistaken, my great grandfather was one of the foremen that oversaw being made. Like
man.
the CNN building, which I think has been closed down now. I think. I don't remember.
Oh, the CNN Center?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
That I believe, if I recall, hang on, let me go and check right here. It's actually still up, but I think it's under new ownership now. Like they're for it to be like kind of a shopping complex / entertainment space and stuff like that. Along with, I think if I recall, there was an Omni hotel that's built into the CNN Center, so like that's pretty cool.
I remember that building in particular was used for MomoCon. I remember I used to go there. When I went to MomoCon, you would go into the CNN building, you'd go and get food there. That was one of that was the big food hub.
Yeah, especially considering the fact that was also this is kind of a throwback to a lot of old school wrestling fans, but if you remember the Omni Coliseum, that was basically built right next to the CNN Center. So like that was like a massive get for like not only Turner Broadcasting, but also for like WCW at the time as well. And in fact, I mean, the convention center that's located right within the same exact complex has also hosted some interesting moments as well. Like, for example, Kurt Angle winning his gold medal with a broken freaking neck in 1996.
See, my brothers remember that going down, and there's a lot of wild stuff about that, but that's not what we're here to discuss. The point I want to get at here is whether you liked Ted Turner, whether you didn't like Ted Turner, the fact of the matter is Ted Turner ultimately changed the world as we know it and changed how a lot of things work now and has done a lot of good. Some of his creations have done a lot of things. But the fact of the matter is, I think we can all agree that Ted Turner should indeed rest in peace. So to the family of Ted Turner, rest in peace, good sir.
Indeed. And there were like, I believe if I recall, there were like some ways that for example, there's this mural of Ted Turner on one of the buildings of the Ted Turner campus, which is like this television studio that's in the middle of Atlanta where Georgia Tech is.
I think
Like
so.
it's so, yeah, it's like over in like basically like trying to find where exactly is that building it. Here it is. Here it is. So like and this was a thing dedicated in like 2019, but you might want to show your audience that mural.
I'll say I can't see it on your end, so if you want to pop it up on your screen.
Oh, sure. Let me go ahead. Up here, let me go ahead and try and find screen share here. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I've already got inside chat.
Cool. Switch scenes over here. That's what I figured. Give me a second. I'm going to do it. I'm going to change you over to the other screen. Boop. I can show it. Here's what he was talking about here. Let me get it to load. There you go. I mean, honestly, whoever painted that did a fucking phenomenal job.
Oh, indeed. Actually did. That's, I think, the exact campus where Georgia Championship Wrestling, later WCW, was filmed, I believe. Well before, I think, well before WWE managed to buy them out and basically, like, you remember Black Saturday?
Yeah, the infamous Black Saturday.
That was, that I believe was on WTBS, and they didn't even show any of the matches from the WTBS studios, I believe, until I believe a few weeks later. Now, I think that was probably because Vince McMahon probably pissed Ted Turner off to the point where it's like, you know what, get the fuck out, right?
I mean, I wouldn't be
And
surprised.
what was actually interesting, and here's an interesting thing right here. Turns out the campus originally started out as a clubhouse for the Progressive Club, which was a Jewish social organization established in 1913, which would also become one of the first Jewish organizations to express its heritage. Well, openly, at least, you know?
Wow. That's actually kind of interesting. I didn't know about that. Legitimately, I had no idea about that one. That's new for me.
Oh yeah. However, the property was set idle after the organization left the building until Ted Turner bought it in 1979 for guess the price right here.
What? Maybe $5 billion? It couldn't even be that.
$4.2 million.
4.2. Got it.
Yeah, especially considering the fact that the complex would also become the headquarters for the 24-hour cable news network CNN, which would go on the air at like 6 p.m. Eastern Time on June 1st, 1980. With an introduction by Ted Turner, believe it or not. And I believe, if I recall, there was like another thing right here. If you notice the start time for what the stream was, it's like essentially 5 minutes past the hour it was supposed to be. That right there is what is called Turner time.
Yep. You always start his broadcast 5 minutes before the hour. So that was a little reference to him. I like leaving little slight
Exactly.
references. Here, let me make this full screen for you guys, make it even bigger. You guys can see it even better. It just looks fantastic.
Yeah, oh, indeed it does.
You can tell whoever
And
painted it
there was,
legitimately paid very close attention to the details. You can see the little
oh yeah,
maverick
especially
right
his face.
If you look at like on the shoulder right there of his suit, you can see like the little maverick. I thought that was really cool right there. You see, he's got like the
Oh
pose
yeah.
going on. It's like you could tell
Oh
somebody
yeah, that
put some effort
is.
into this. It's not. It wasn't lazily made.
Oh, and the
That's for
mountains
certain.
in the background. That's actually pretty good because I think that kind of emphasizes his care on the environment as well.
Yeah, I think it honestly does. His care for the
And
environment and what was happening to it.
oh yeah, there were. I believe if I recall, Ted Turner also owned a ranch in New Mexico. I believe.
That's interesting.
But that's kind of like an interesting way for like a television mogul to basically retire to, you know, because he pretty much was. He kind of he was kind of like in tune with nature at the time, you know.
Yeah, he was. He was. Pretty much so. He pretty much so is as we have described him. So, I mean, there's not much more to discuss here about it. The man is resting in peace as he should.
Agreed. And there were, I think, some other stuff as well that he was famous for. And the Braves and Hawks, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember he was the owner of the Atlanta Braves baseball team along with the I think it was, if I recall, the Atlanta Hawks, which were basically like Atlanta's two big sports teams at the time. And I mean, hey, Ted Turner, I believe, held a World Series trophy as well, which was actually quite fun to see. Let me go ahead and try to find the exact photo right here. Oh, come on. Let me go ahead and get that photo here. And boom. That's inside chat as well. So here he is holding up the World Series trophy.
Let's see. Oh, I didn't stay there. I mean, why not? Why not? And the thing, there's quite a bit of a legacy left behind. I'm just curious to see what people will think of it in the future. But
Agreed. Yeah, especially with like there's some let's see here. If I remember the Olympics, turns out the main Olympic Stadium in 1996, after the games were finished, the main stadium was converted into a baseball stadium named after Ted Turner himself, funny enough. Unfortunately, it was only for like a brief period as the Braves, I think, would move out. I think it was Truist Park. But it does tell you like he does sometimes love to put his name, put his last name on everything, you know?
Also, I remember being at the Ted Turner Park on the final night they held a game there because I was there with my sister and her two kids, my niece and nephew. I remember going there. We took pictures and everything, and then like the next day they demolished it. I remember that, and that was kind of sad, honestly. But I mean, not a whole hell of a lot more. I'm ready to wrap this up because we got a lot to go over tonight. I got a lot to go over. I'm gonna for now, but I appreciate you coming on and talking about it. And hope you stick around to
Exactly,
chat.
because let's be real here. We are definitely going to miss this man right here. This man changed the world as we know it in terms of culture, in terms of media. So, like, as for our final thoughts on Ted Turner, I'd like to send it over to you.
Well, my final thoughts on it, whether you like the guy, whether you hate the guy, I mean, honestly, you can't deny he didn't change the world. Whether or not you view it for the better or for the worse is all up to you personally. I think he did a bit of both. I think he did a lot of good, and I think he did some bad with it as well. It all just depends on a point of view. But at least wise, he's now resting in peace. So I say to Ted Turner and his family, God bless your soul. May you rest in peace forever.
Yep. And I believe this is pretty much where I get off. So I
Yeah.
hope you all enjoy. I hope you all enjoy this the rest of the stream right here, as this is going to be in dedication to the Maverick and a man who helped catapult Atlanta into the mainstream spotlight. So, anyways, catch y'all next time.
I'll see you later, brother. You take care of yourself.
Take care.
So that was just a little tribute thing I wanted to do for Ted Turner, because I had saw that he passed away over the weekend. So I figured we should do a little tribute for him, a little tribute to talk to him, talk a little bit about his legacy and his career and everything he did, both good and bad, for the space that he and the platform that he created. But now we got to get on towards some other stuff I wanted to talk about, because I've seen a lot of crazy things happening over the weekend, and it really has been crazy. I had and for you guys that were watching my watching saw that video saying I went down to Florida for a wrestling tournament, and I did. I went down there for Florida's national tournament. It's called the Father Divine. It was a crazy tournament. It had tons of great wrestling, tons of great matches. I've got them recorded for the most part. I plan on editing some and uploading them. No guarantees anytime soon, as I've got 2 major other tournaments coming up, but I'm going to try to get some more videos uploaded. But anyways, I want to get on to some videos I saw. And I saw that the Quartering had posted his not according, but the Junior King had posted his documentary. It was a fantastic documentary. I plan on covering that sometime soon, but not right now. I don't have the time tonight. However, I do want to discuss. Let's see, where is that video done by Eric about it? Let's see, where is it? Where is that? It's going to take me a moment to find it. Because Eric put out a really good video talking about it. Because I also want to go over the comments and read some of the stuff. Because first thing I want to talk about, like some of the new overlays and the new system that you're going to be getting set up real soon. Because I've got a whole cool package deal I'm going to be laying out soon that people will be able to download. Because Spark has been a very fantastic product. Honestly, I've enjoyed using Spark from Meld Studio. It is absolutely fantastic. Let's see. I don't believe that's the video. Let's see. I knew I watched it the other day. Let's see. It might have been. Yeah, it might have been in here. My, has time flown. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, God. I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. I really don't, but probably should. Let's see. Going over. Where is it? Do. Would it be easier if I found it this way then? Let's do it this way. It would be easier to do it this way. I'll make sure I'm not ignoring chat by accident. Hey Weasel, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing all right, man. Here we go.
June the King just dropped.
Alrighty, let's move over here to the stage right here. Let's bring this in. This is a video that I saw from really, man, really, God of Hugs, really, you're a dick. You're a dick. Okay, just a dick. I should change your name from Just as Attracted to Just a Dick. Alrighty, so let's go over here. Let's watch this video from 8-Bit Eric. I want to kind of talk about it a little bit here. I think it's worth discussing. Let me turn this on real quick. I can have my little soundboard as well while I'm doing this. Alrighty, so let's go.
A 3-hour and 38-minute documentary on the quartering Jeremy Hambley, and honestly, the timing could not be worse for him right now, because even before this documentary released, guys, people were already getting tired of the constant meltdowns, the Twitter spirals, the vague threats towards other creators like Kino Casino, and the weird obsession with him trying to control conversations around him. Now, somebody sat down and compiled years of it into one giant breakdown, and that's June the King. If you haven't seen the documentary, I'm gonna leave it in the pinned comment down below, but let's talk about it.
Yeah, the documentary is like a holy shit moment. Honestly, it was crazy how much stuff.
Dalton alert! Dalton alert!
I'll just put it in my lap. It'll be easier. It's a crazy thing, like how crazy the documentary is, right? Because I got the Stream Key app thing, so I'm just gonna do it like this. This is easier for me. The thing about it, right, is that I find it crazy how much stuff he got away with over the years. How much he was like, how much people weren't paying attention to what he was doing and what he was saying. Just like, I was aware of some of his insanity, but just it truly depicts somebody. And I remember PPP and Smash AT both said that it really depicts somebody who did not care for what he was doing. He just did stuff because he just wanted to make money. He didn't actually have any passion or care for what he was doing. He was just doing it because it made money. And it's sad that it's pretty much will come to light that it's true. It's sad that he isn't passionate about the content he makes or the content that he does or the people that he works with. It truly is sad that this is the way that he feels about it now, and it's just sad. It really is. Just you're mean. I did nothing to you. Why? Just why? What did I do that you deserve that one? That's what I want to know, is what I did to deserve that one. Why? Just why? Why even? I did nothing to you. God of Pugs is being mean to me tonight. I did nothing to you. I've been nothing but kind. Nothing but kind. He's called the quartering because he will do anything for a quarter.
Dalton alert! Dalton alert!
Horrible. You're horrible. You are horrible, sir. You are horrible. That is horrible, and that is mean. You're being mean. You gotta stop being mean. You just gotta stop being mean, man. Let's continue.
Because whether you agree with every single point in the documentary or not, one thing is
What is up
impossible
with
to
his
ignore
hair?
here, guys, and that's
What is up
that
with his hair?
Quartering's behavior
What?
lately
Why?
has been
Why is his hair like all kind of flittery all over the place? I don't. Is he using too much hair gel? Like just that's kind of what it feels like. Is that he's using too much hair gel? Maybe that's just me, but it looks like he's using too much hair gel. That comment's so mean. He's called a quarter because he would do anything for a quarter. That's horrible. That is horrible. All right. Rude.
making him look completely unhinged. It's not passionate. It's not based. It's not even misunderstood, guys. At this point, I would describe it as unhinged. The problem is, though, is that this goes way beyond normal internet drama right now, guys. We're talking about a creator openly threatening the idea of people being deplatformed while simultaneously pretending to stand for free speech by touting Rumble as the go-to platform. We're talking about public crash outs and call outs towards creators like Kino Casino and their friends and affiliates, while channels connected to criticism of him are reportedly dealing with strikes and demonetization. We're talking about somebody that's constantly baiting people like Yellow Flash into debates or public confrontations and then dancing around it when the moment actually arrives and no-showing them. That's why this documentary is hitting so hard, because it's not just about one bad tweet from Jeremy or one embarrassing live stream clip from Jeremy. It's about a pattern that's going on right now, and a lot of people are finally starting to notice it.
Maybe he learned from Review Tech USA that his oh Lord have mercy. No thanks. Oh Jesus. Holy Jesus. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, horrible. All right, so I'll just bring the chat up. There you go. So that way I can also read it when I'm not trying to bounce around between reading the chat and everything. Because I was messing with the chat and trying to get some stuff set up for it, so it should auto hide up to 20 seconds. If not, then let's reset to fix it. Here we go. Reload. There you go. Horrible. That is horrible. Just horrible. Just horrible behavior. Oh, just horrible. Like, why? That's why. That's why that one. Like, Review Tech's whole thing was just a big old why moment. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a moment, because I got to talk about that too. I don't want to talk about that, but I got to. Oh, help me now.
Documentary itself paints a picture of somebody who slowly transformed from a niche Magic the Gathering creator into a full-time outrage machine. Back in the day, Jeremy built his entire audience through Magic the Gathering content and unsleeved media, and a lot of people respected the work ethic. Some people genuinely believed he was fighting against censorship and protecting gaming culture online from bad industry trends, but somewhere along the line, the content stopped feeling like commentary and started feeling like farming outrage, farming panic, farming conflict.
I mean, it kind of seemed like he was. It seemed like he was farming a lot of outrage, a lot of anger, a lot of people hate each other, and it just like I remembered because I used to be subscribed to the guy. You can believe that. I used to be subscribed to him, and I remembered like the 5 videos a day he would post, plus the live stream, and it was just constantly negative, just constantly, just like this person did this bad thing, this person did this bad thing, and here's why you shouldn't follow this person. This person, his husband, posts this video on Twitter, and that's the reason why the world is going to end. I remembered how ridiculous it was. And I didn't understand why people watched it. And like, the more I got into his content, the more I was like, this guy is just negative Nancy. Godpug says, just saying, if Jeremy got Melanie Mac in it, oh Lord, he would be doing better than half the cheating YouTubers. Brother, I'm just going to say it right now. You smoking something awful if you think that Melanie Mac is a good choice. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if you're picking Melanie Mac, buddy, you got a lot of issues. You got a lot of issues. Just a lot. Oh, Lord have mercy on that one. Lord have mercy. Let's continue.
Farming enemies. And the internet eventually catches on when every single situation becomes another excuse to scream into a camera for engagement. That's one of the biggest takeaways from this whole thing. The quartering used to feel like somebody reacting to the culture war. Now he feels like somebody addicted to it. And that's the huge difference between that. There's a huge difference between somebody that's reacting to it and somebody that's addicted to it. Now, this June the King documentary reportedly dives deep into accusations of flip-flopping positions.
It doesn't just dive. It plainly lays out that he's a flip-flopping person. He will bounce from one opinion to another depending on if it benefits what he thinks. Would you rather see Jeremy get with a trans? Yeah, no, I would rather not see any of that personally. I have enough mental issues as it is. I don't need to see if I can cause an even bigger therapy bill that I barely can even afford to pay. I can't even afford to pay a therapy bill, so I don't need to see if I can add on to my debt already as I is. Just no thanks to that one. Also, I'll fix the chat later, whatever. I don't care. Anyways, getting back to it, right? So the documentary seriously is fantastic, and we're gonna do a reaction to it. Don't get me wrong. When I get the chance, we're gonna do a big reaction to it because it is a phenomenal documentary, just absolutely phenomenal. It's worth watching. If you get a chance now after this stream, go watch it, then come back for my channel to watch the live reaction to it. It probably will not happen this weekend because I have a very, very long weekend ahead of me. But I plan on doing another live stream just dedicated to reacting to the documentary. I might set it to a pretty fast time period. It depends. Nah, that garbage would be so bad it would wipe your mental health like a swing of like a swing of hot sauce. like just whoop. Woo! Whoa, buddy! Let's continue.
Depending on the audience or moment. That's something that critics have accused Jeremy of for years. One minute he's farming himself as anti-censorship. The next minute he's seemingly cheering on when people he dislikes get targeted. One minute he acts like independent creators need solidarity. The next minute he's publicly escalating conflicts that make the entire space look toxic. That contradiction is exactly why more people are turning on him at this point, especially lately, guys.
He literally said exactly how the Kino Casino's platform was going to get taken down, and it happened beat for beat. But then he wants to turn around and say that he's the victim. He's not a victim. He's never, ever been a victim of anything, ever. That is a lie. I am sick and tired of people defending that. He is not a victim. He's a victimizer. And he tried to ruin a poor Irishman's ability to feed his family. The guy was working in freaking plants, to my knowledge, like stamping metal for barely minimum wage, and then Andy Warski and PPP offer him an opportunity to actually be able to take care of his family, and the quartering tried to take that away from him. Jeremy Hambley tried to take that away. There is no ifs, ands, or buts to that whatsoever. I'm sick and tired of people trying to defend that. I am sick and tired of it. Because the truth is, he's tried to screw over an innocent man's life just because he got butthurt at some jokes that were made at his expense. He got felt it, and he decided he was going to ruin lives instead of just firing back. Or the even better part, just freaking ignore it. That's what most people do. Just ignore it. Who cares if you're friends with somebody who was a convicted felon? You know what? I'm friends with convicted felons. That doesn't mean that I'm a terrible person. Sure, the Kino Casino are going to do it, but that's what the Kino Casino does. They just make fun of people for random things. That's their gimmick. That's what makes them money. Who cares? Who cares that they're claiming that you have a swinger lifestyle, whatever, and that it doesn't match your Christianity? If you are a true Christian, it shouldn't matter what other people's opinion is about it. The reason why I say Melody Mack is fake is because she keeps on and on and on and on, showing that she doesn't actually know the faith. And she keeps doing the one thing that you are told not to do, which is condemn people. She does the exact opposite of what you're told to do. It's why I say she's fake. That doesn't mean I'm right. That's just my opinion. And I'm allowed to have an opinion. Everybody is allowed to have an opinion as far as I'm concerned, because that was the whole freaking point of the First Amendment, is of being allowed to have an opinion and express said opinion. Doesn't mean everything I say is fact. It doesn't mean what I'm saying is fact. I'm just stating my personal opinion. But my personal opinion doesn't matter here, because the fact of the matter is Jeremy Hambley has screwed his life up for the worst. And he has nobody else to blame but himself. He has nobody else to blame but himself. But he wants to blame everybody else. He wants to sit here and act like, oh, it's the psychos and the woke left and this and that and their mom. And I was like, no, you did this. You brought this on yourself when you decided you were going to play a stupid freaking game and talk about how you were going to deplatform people. And then you turned around and texted the guy, the owner of freaking Kiwi Farms, that you were going to take down that person's platform. And we're all just supposed to sit here and act like that didn't happen? No, that ain't cool, man. And here's another thing, right? When I talked about the tweets and everything with a friend of mine about it, and going over and being like, yeah, no, man, hey, look, this is what you need to do. If you follow these steps, it will help you. Instead, he or somebody, one of his friends, probably one of his friends or fans or whatever, more than likely one of his fans, honestly, now the more I think about it. Then again, Jeremy Hambley has 10 YouTube channels. Why do you have 10 YouTube channels? I only have 3. Why do you have 10? And the only reason I have 3 is because my business account gave me an extra YouTube channel. Other than that, I would have only had 2. And the other one's been archived right now, although I might reboot down to something else. I don't know. I'm planning on uploading stuff to Rumble, so I might just leave that one as like an archive. But anyways, my point is that I'm sick and tired of the fact. Let me go over here. You know what? I'm just gonna bring the chat back up because screw it. I'm gonna be nice. Oh shoot! I clicked the wrong button. Click here. Let's see. Yeah, grab this and just move this over here. The fact of the matter is that, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to bring that up. Nope. There you go, buddy. That's what I wanted. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what I want to, and then bring this over here so that could pop over there. Because I plan on setting up a cool thing for it later, but I'll have to tinker with it. There you go. I fixed it. Anyways, Melanie Mac makes people think that being on pole dancing for Jesus is worship. That's actually kind of funny. But here's the thing, right? Like, look, I'm not trying to sit here and say that I'm the connoisseur and I know exactly who believes in Jesus and who doesn't. I'm not trying to sit here and act like I'm all high and mighty. I'm just sick of people like Jeremy Hamley and Melanie Mack and Hannah Claire personally as well. Hannah Claire should not be considered innocent whatsoever. She's chosen to be quiet as well about it. That those people are terrible human beings and terrible examples of what Christianity is, but they're prime examples because they're the ones that got the major platforms to demonstrate their fake beliefs. And again, and you can be mad at me. You can say that, well, I'm no better than them and that I should, shut my trap or not talk about it, or why do you discuss these things? Like, some people told me that all my content is like extremely negative and that I hate content like that, right? That I make hateful content, that I don't care about being positive and everything. I'm like, here's the thing. My problem is that these people are getting away with doing these terrible things, and they shouldn't be. Again, Jeremy Hambley brought this all on himself. All he had to freaking do was just stop. Just get off Twitter. Stop posting. Stop talking. If he had just not said anything, or at the very least, if he had put what he put on his YouTube channel like the 2 weeks after he got the Kino Casino deplatformed, if he had just put that out there like the day afterwards, it could have been like, hey, look, I'm not involved with that. I didn't have anything to do with them getting deplatformed. I guess my fans must have gone crazy and deplatformed them. I disavow it. I will see what I can do about getting them replatformed. I can't promise anything. If he had just left it at that, I would have been like, yeah, I can see that. I can see how he would know better than that. I don't think I would believe him. I would believe him. But given his history of lying and deceiving and the grifting, the constant picking new avenues to trying to make money. And like PPP pointed out, it's like, what do these people think that Christianity is like? Hey, I'm a Christian, give me money. Hey, I'm a Christian, I'm poor. Why don't you give me money? And like that's just kind of what it's turned into these days. And it bothers me. It bothers me to see that. And I know, I'm sure somebody in the comment section somewhere watching this now live or in the future when this is a VOD, saying that I'm some kind of hypocrite because I have ways for people to donate to me or whatever the case may be, right? Like, I'm sure somebody's going to say that. And I say to that, I give people the opportunity to donate to me if they want to, but nobody has to. Nobody has to donate to me. Nobody has to buy my t-shirts. Nobody has to join my Patreon. Nobody has to give me money. Nobody has to. This is not, I'm not demanding that you pay me for the content. I just hope you like it, you subscribe, and you follow me for more. That's all I want. If you give me money, you donate to me, you subscribe to me or whatever, that's a freaking bonus. And I appreciate that. That's how I am. And these people, that's all they care about is the money. I love that Melanie Mack says that she's not doing it for the money, right? That she's totally just a good friend of Jeremy and everything. Totally just a good friend, right? Then explain to me why you keep taking his money then. Why? Why do you keep taking his money then if he's just a good friend and you like helping for a platform? I go on my friends' platforms and talk all the time and share thoughts and try to share their content. I never take a freaking dime from them. Not a dime. Not a dime, not a nickel, not a penny, not nothing. I don't take anything from them. I just try to help them out because that's legitimately what a good friend does, is trying to help their friends out. If you don't believe me, the old wanderer can tell you about how I offered to like clip his channel and upload his content, edit his content for him for free. I did not want a single dime from him. Not a single freaking dime, because that's how much I like him. That's how much I consider him a friend, that I would go out of my way to do so. You can ask Coalfire. You can ask, let's see, what else could you ask? Because there's some other people, like their names are escaping me at the moment. But that's not my point. The whole point of that is that a good friend actually goes out of their way to help their friend, not screw them over, not take money from them. Melanie. Swear everything. These people are infuriating. Let's continue.
The Twitter behavior alone has been embarrassing. Constant emotional posting, constant defensive spirals, constant victim narratives while simultaneously antagonizing everyone around him, and then he deletes it all. It feels less like somebody that's confident in their position of things and more like somebody completely losing control of the narrative around themselves. And that's dangerous when your entire brand is built around looking like the calm, common sense guy in the room, the normal person, right?
Yeah,
the
normal
person that's
person.
speaking up for everybody that doesn't like all this woke nonsense and nerd culture, right? But once the audience starts seeing you as emotional and reactionary, the illusion cracks fast. And I'm sure there's a lot of content creators out there that have been through the same exact thing. But we're talking about this June the King documentary because let's be honest, Quartering's brought this all on himself. And I know somewhere in the comments somebody's like, "Oh, Eric, you're a grifter too, and you've done this and that." I never claim to be perfect. But then again, if you look at my behavior online, I'm not doing stuff like threatening to deplatform people. I'm not doing stuff like having.
Literally, Eric has never like gone out of his way to threaten to deplatform anybody. And any of his content he's ever done, he's never threatened to deplatform people. If anything, he's turned jokes about getting him deplatformed and actual threats of people like trying to get him deplatformed. He's turned them against those individuals. And it was hilarious watching those people flip the freak out about it. Like watching them freak out and be like, "Oh my god, you're trying to get me the platform," after it got exposed for them trying to deplatform him. It's like, Dickers and all his friends. Like, when did you know that the jokes can turn on you in a heartbeat? It's like, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, there's just a hypocrisy. It is the bloody hypocrisy that just angers me to no end. Because like these people want to sit here and they want to talk about how like they're how like they're under attack, they're under duress, and they're this and they're that. Like his whole thing of how the woke left is trying to deplatform him and trying to ruin his YouTube channel. That's why you got to go subscribe to his Rumble and buy his fake coffee that he doesn't tell you where it's from. It doesn't allegedly doesn't follow the FDA regulations and is being investigated by the FDA for said regulation violations. Like, see, and it's stuff like that that angers me to no end. It angers me to no end, and these people want to sit here and act like they're perfectly fine. They're good human beings. They're this and that and the other. They want to sit here and act like they're perfect, and they're not. They're not even remotely perfect. And I'm just sick of it. I'm just so sick of it. And that's why I'm so happy about the June the King documentary, and I can't wait to cover it. Because honestly, trust me, it is just brutal how much gets exposed. It is just absolutely brutal. Just brutal. Well, let's continue.
Twitter meltdowns. I'm just doing my own thing, you know what I mean? But back to Jeremy Hambley, the Keno Casino situation especially rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And if you claim to support open discussion and creator freedom, threatening the idea of people losing platforms because they criticize you makes you look hypocritical instantly. And that was the big problem. That was nail in the coffin one here, guys. You don't get to preach free speech only when it benefits you. That's
Amen.
not standing on principle. That's ego. 110
Amen.
fucking percent. And people could smell ego from a mile away online. The other issue, Jeremy seems addicted to escalation now. Like he likes to escalate things to the next level. Every disagreement that he has with somebody on Twitter turns into a spectacle. Every criticism becomes a personal war. Every opposing creator becomes some giant enemy that has to be quote tweeted for days straight. It's exhausting. And not to bring up the fat man, but Dickers Review Tech USA is the exact same way. When they get criticized, they take it personal. They start to dox and name drop people like Quartering just did to Yellow Flash. They start to threaten to strike, report. They do gay ops. It's a whole bunch of weird fuckery going on. The reason people are gravitating towards this documentary right now isn't just because they hate the Quartering. It's because they're tired of the behavior. There's a difference. A lot of former viewers didn't suddenly just wake up one day and decide to dislike Jeremy. Many of them, myself included, I was a big fan of him, slowly checked out over time because the content became repetitive. It became negativity mixed with increasingly erratic behavior. And at some
Yeah, it's just the constant negative content, the negative Nancy, the constant just, oh, I'm under attack. You gotta help me by buying my fake coffee. It's like, it's the constant nonsense of that just irritated me. Like, that's why I just stopped watching, and then I unsubscribed because I got tired of it. Because it was clickbait. It was constant rage bait, clickbait content. And he would just be sitting there going, hey guys, this is the Quartering, Jeremy Hambly, and I feel like you're doing this content today. Like, just got so annoying. But first, after this sponsor from Rumble, it irritates me. It irritates me. And it's just, I'm tired of it. I really am. I'm so tired of it. Just so tired of it. So done. I'm just so done with it. Because it's ridiculous. It legitimately is. It is ridiculous. The kind of like content that he makes. But he wants to sit here and just act like he's perfectly fine, right? He wants to act like it's perfectly fine. And I hate it. I legitimately hate it. But, I don't know, man. It just irritates me.
point, audiences, they stop seeing you as informative and they start seeing you as unstable. And that's the danger with outrage content. Again, maybe it's pot kettle black when it comes to me, but I'd like to think that I'm not unhinged. I'm not attacking and being erratic at anybody that criticizes me, despite what people like Dickers might try to tell you.
Yep.
The algorithm unfortunately rewards escalation until eventually you don't know how to turn it off anymore. And honestly, that's exactly what this documentary seems to expose with Jeremy. He's a creator that's trapped by his own audience expectations, a creator who constantly needs a bigger enemy, a bigger meltdown, a bigger controversy, a bigger outrage cycle, because outrage became the business model. This documentary also reportedly touches on monetization tactics and the way drama gets amplified for engagement and donations. And again, people can argue over whether every accusation is fair, but the broader criticism exists for a reason here, guys. When every stream feels like the world is ending, when every headline is framed like a civilization-ending crisis, when every disagreement becomes proof that society is collapsing and you're under attack, people eventually stop taking you seriously.
I mean, I stopped taking him serious because, like, again, going back to the fact that, as Eric just pointed out, it's over and over and over again, constantly. It is constantly about how the world is going to end, and how his life's in danger, and his content is under attack, and he's attacked by the woke left that are trying to censor him, when he himself has never actually been censored. The entire time he's been around, he's never been censored, ever. Name me one time where one of his videos got deleted. One of his live streams got taken down because he said something people didn't like. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna find that because it never freaking happened. It's never happened. This man has never lost anything like that. The fact of the matter is, if anything, he's now done it to multiple content creators. He's constant, and not only that, but he's created this atmosphere now. He's created an atmosphere where people now have to live in fear. Like, I'm now having to completely watch everything I say on YouTube. Like, there's a whole bunch of things I would normally say. There's a bunch of things I would normally play on here that now I have to watch, because if I'm not careful, I could suddenly find my 9 years of hard work and dedication down the drain, just because I didn't pay attention to what I said, and the AI bot decided to flag me. Or one of his fans decides, say one of his fans is watching this right now, and they decide, oh, well, I'm going to report it because he said this and this and this about the quartering. And it's just, that's not an okay environment. That's not an okay environment. That's never been an okay environment. And it's sad that we now have to live in that kind of fear. We have to live in that kind of danger. We can't just make content and have fun and say what we want to say and talk about the things we want to talk about. We now have to live with that kind of fear, that kind of possibility that at any moment in time, just because the quartering's mad at you, whoop, your content is gone. It's like Yellow Flash. He taunted Yellow Flash twice to do a debate. Twice. And he bailed on him. Both times. Both times he bailed on him. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be cool with that at all. And then he turned around and banned the guy afterwards. That's the part that got me, was he banned him. He went and banned him from his chats, so the guy can't respond back. He just like, yeah. I don't know if his tactic was trying to rage bait him to get views, but I'm just saying right now, it didn't freaking work. If anything, it's only made his situation worse. It has only made the situation worse for him. But again, I mean, this is the quartering we're talking about. I guess at this point, I shouldn't be surprised at all, even just a little. Even just a little, I shouldn't be surprised. The guy doesn't seem to care. He doesn't seem to care about anybody but himself. That's what I'm noticing. He doesn't seem to care. It's just whoever he can get to watch his content. And it's just, it's sad now. It legitimately is sad. And it's just, it's, I mean, what else can I say? Because it's not just him, too. It's also Melanie. It's also Hannah. And the people who are sweeping for him. And there's a bunch of people sweeping for him. And it's just, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand why people are sweeping for him. Like, I don't understand why anybody would sweep for him at all. Like, even remotely. I don't understand. I don't understand why you would sweep for this guy, because this guy doesn't seem to care. This guy's just kind of doing whatever he wants for the most part, and just the hell with good intentions pretty much at this point. It's just kind of ridiculous, honestly. Lord have mercy, help us all. So let's get back to it, shall we?
And that's where Jeremy seems to be right now. A lot of viewers no longer see him as a commentator. They see him as somebody that's chasing outrage because outrage pays. And that's why this June the King documentary is spreading so aggressively right now, because it's relevant to what his behavior is like. And again, you can call me or Smash or whoever else that makes grifters and do the same thing. Again, I still play video games. I still make content, positive stuff. And if you think that I'm banking off of outrage, you're not paying attention to my stats. There's no way in fuck I'm banking off of my content. I'm doing it for the love of the fucking game. But this June the King documentary is being called brutal by people because it just doesn't focus on one isolated controversy of Jeremy's, guys. It allegedly connects years of behavior together into one giant timeline, and you'll see years of clips, arguments, contradictions, feuds, meltdowns, and escalation all back to back. And then you could see that the pattern
of behavior
becomes harder to deny with him. And this is especially during a time when Jeremy's recent public behavior already has people questioning him. I mean, if you just alone look at a lot of the streams that people have been making covering him, like Camelot, Smash JT, Yellow Flash, Kino Casino, there's a lot of pattern here that is starting to show he's addicted to his downfall in a weird way, right? And the worst part for him is this documentary, like I said, lands at a moment where his credibility already feels shaky to a lot of people. If this dropped during the peak of his popularity, like let's say...
You have a good night, got a pug. Sleep well, brother. Sleep well.
2020, 2021, maybe audiences would have brushed it off easier, but right now people are already frustrated, they're already skeptical, they're already tired, and once that shift happens online, it's incredibly hard to reverse, because internet audiences, they can forgive mistakes, but what they don't forgive is hypocrisy, and that's the word hanging over all of this, guys. Hypocrisy. You can't position yourself as the champion of free speech, free expression, while seemingly supporting deplatforming tactics against critics. And that was my biggest issue out of the whole thing, was the deplatforming threats. The messaging Josh Moon and telling, Kino Casino you're going to take him down. I can't fuck with that, guys. And you can't act like everyone else is emotionally unstable while publicly melting down on social media every other week. He had a terrible one against Yellow Flash the other day. You can't challenge creators to debates for clout and then avoid meaningful confrontation when it counts. And you definitely can't spend years building a brand around the truth when people increasingly view your content as engagement bait. That's why this June the King documentary matters, not because it's drama, but because it's a case study in what happens when a creator stops controlling the outrage machine they built.
Yeah, it's like when Mudahar covered it. I remember watching the Mudahar video, and he pretty much covers everything we've covered, but he lays it out in one video that you can watch that pretty much lays out the story as best as one little video can about it, like the current situation that led to everything. I mean, Mikey No More did a great 2-part documentary on him. And then June the Kings comes out and just obliterates the quartering. Just obliterate him. I mean, there's no coming back from this. There is no coming back now. He's done. He screwed himself. He legitimately screwed himself. But here's the thing. That's not just the reason why I wanted to talk about this. I want to go into this comment section here because there's some wild comments that needs to be looked at. Starting with my comment, right? Is right here. I say June the King did a phenomenal job because all his crimes are now in one spot for anyone to watch. Whether or not they choose to educate themselves about them, and from what I'm seeing in the comment section here, there's a lot of people who want to be ignorant about this situation because they would rather live with the idea that Jeremy's a perfect human being that can do nothing wrong instead of facing the facts. And you're going to see why I made that statement in a moment. Because there's quite a few people right here that, I should start that. I think we should get a Meltdown brand Meltdown. JG says, I know what to listen to at work tonight. Bourbon Bear goes, I used to subscribe to the Quartering years back, but having my feed filled with 6 videos on the entertainment industry drama every day got real annoying real quick. Yes, it was. It was very annoying. all the time, just crying about it's just the constant crying became annoying. It was annoying, and I got sick of it. I just got so sick of watching it. I was like, no, thanks, I'm done. No, thank you. Piss off. Just so annoying. Well, let's continue, right? Because then we go here. Chaotic Jersey goes, it's coincidental as hell that Dickers and quartering are one and the same in many different ways regarding behavior. Only you and Mikey No More were able to point this out. That is true. Vault Hunter Sean goes, oh, he is so screwed. Yes, he is. Why is it so hard to come out and rightly say he's the locality here? I say he's the top one this year. The documentary is great. Jared has to go on tour with the Island Boys and their friends. Broccoli head. Horrible. Ryan says his toilet's under attack. That deserves a like. Free speech absolutists when other channels critical of them. I'm 2 hours into the documentary. I just had to take a break. 3.5 hours of Jeremy is a lot. The doc was 1,000% accurate. It's been out for 7 hours and nearly 100K views already. What does Eric say to that? Whoa, buddy. Let's see. Matthew Wade right here says, to my shame, I watched Jeremy pretty regularly for a couple of years, mostly from 2019 to maybe 2021. He had a really good editor at the time with really funny intros. He also seemed to put in a decent amount of effort at time. Now, seeing a lot more of his recent activity before and his activity in the live streams and on Twitter, I really wish I had never supported him. He's gross and a pathetic person. But what really turned me off was his lack of effort and nonstop grifting and shilling. He started pumping out 5 low-effort, unplanned, unscripted 10-minute rambles a day on highly repetitive topics, each with a 2 or 3 minute ad read crammed into them. Now it seems his coffee company is a complete and total lie. He's a fraud and a liar. It's time for him to retire. One area I disagree with creators on those, him deplatforming people is not the biggest thing. He's unwanted and disgusting sexual advances towards women, and his fraudulent behaviors are far more egregious in my opinion. I have half a dozen of the other in my opinion. It's all terrible. It's all terrible behavior. Jesus, dude, these bones, says Killer J. There's one comment right here. I want to get why I say that some people want to stay ignorant of him. Because DJ says right here, sure, it's cool that June is talking about, but Jeremy is talking about Jeremy. But I just left a comment reminding him that he still falsely accused Gerard of nothing. I'll pass on watching his video. So I replied back, you didn't accuse him of anything. You're forgetting the people who actually accused him. Don't blame June for what some ordinary gamers and Carl Jobs chose to do. He only made a documentary explain so people could understand what was happening, like he did with this documentary. It's meant to explain what happened. That's all there is to it. And then he used his face in a misleading title for views. He's just as guilty as Carl and Mutahar. I said, wait a minute. You're telling me that using somebody's picture in the thumbnail of a video and putting an accurate title description of the situation is slander and defamation? By that logic, you're condemning me, Eric, and others for calling out Review Tech USA and his drama. That's a level of simping, it's supposed to be simping, not stamping, simping for the quartering I have ever seen in my entire life. Because it is. That's legitimate simping for the quartering. That's what he's doing right here, simping for the quartering, because he's choosing to be ignorant. This is what Jeremy wants people to do, and this is why I'm telling you guys you need to watch the documentary, because this is what he wants you to do, is to pass up on that because you believe some other nonsense that totally didn't happen with June the King. He doesn't want you to know the truth of the situation. That's exactly what it is right there. And I will not be convinced of otherwise. I will not be. And then he goes, well, you missed the point entirely. What Jill did was not illegal, and no one, Eric or else, should be framed for it as something else. I said it was technically illegal. However, since the money's been properly donated and documented, no legal course will be taken because no legal course will need to be taken. And he goes, Jar did nothing wrong. He was falsely accused by some low-class losers and other drama YouTubers jumping on A train. It was any illegal activity. It was shown up to the authorities, not speculated online. Which I said, unfortunately, that doesn't happen that way. I wish it would, but it doesn't. He goes, you're misread. He goes, Jar did nothing wrong. He goes, what's up? I'm sorry, I just felt a bit upset. He has to apologize to Jar. He's not going to. Why? Let's see. After everything has come out now about his accusers, I didn't mean to sound disrespectful to you. I mean, you kind of were, honestly. Even at Max Goodwill, June blatantly didn't accuse Gerard. Gerard did nothing wrong. See, that's his only comment is that. Given the goodwill that's proven is true, guess what? It wasn't when he made his video, so his video isn't an accurate accusation. It's using dated information. He goes, Gerard did nothing wrong. And see, that's all he says. That's all he's got because he's a quartering simp. He is a quartering simp. That's exactly what he is. Eric, if you happen to be watching this, he's a quartering simp. You have a quartering simp watching you. That's exactly what it is. He's a quartering simp. Because only a quartering simp would not want to sit and watch the truth. Only a quartering simp. And that's the truth of the matter. That is absolutely the truth of the matter. Supermune 29 goes, June the King ruined his career just because the same slop everyone else done. Without proof, false accusation, live clip, and whatnot, right? Yeah, oh, Lord. I'm not quite sure what you're getting at. Can you explain in detail what you're trying to say? Because I have no idea what the hell he's talking about there. And Tamara goes, I don't understand. Do you know what the orange is for? Yeah, that's a good question. What are the oranges for? That is a very good question. What is the oranges for? I have no idea. I have no idea what the oranges are for. If someone could explain that to me, that would be great. Let's see. But we got some more stuff to talk about. We got some more stuff. Oh, that's not the button I want to click. There you go. This is one other thing, right? Oh, that's hilarious. Now it gets real. Covering the quartering. Let's see. Oh yeah, because Dickers did this, so I want to talk about this. Well, beforehand, I want to show you guys something real quick. I've been working very hard on this. I've probably spent the better part of a month now. Actually, 2 months now working on this. So I want to show you guys. This is the mini game I built for you guys to be able to play while I'm using the bathroom or taking care of certain stuff. This is a mini game you guys can play in chat. It's a cyberpunk version of the Press Your Luck board. And it's got all these cool prizes and credits that you can win. It's really freaking cool. So let me show you how it works. Let me show you guys how it works. Because it's really, really cool. I think you're gonna love it. I think let's see. I really think you guys are gonna love how it works. So here's how it works. You type in chat, right? You're gonna type in chat. Let's see, yeah. You're gonna type in chat spin, right? I forget it's gonna take a moment to pop up. There we go. So now the board is spinning and completely random. Has completely random patterns playing through. And there's all kinds of different prizes. There's all kinds of different stuff you can win with this, right? It's really cool, honestly. And you stop the board by typing in exclamation stop. And right there. And you win a prize, but just be wary. And I'm going to switch over to Kick because Kick responds quicker than YouTube does. The whammy is around on the board. And if you stop on him, you will lose all your prizes and credits that you won. Let's see, I should have it set up to carry over on YouTube and whatnot. See, I spent a while working on this because I really wanted a really cool mini game for you guys to be able to play. So I'm gonna go ahead, spin it one more time, see if I can get the whammy to pop up. Oh, nope. I'm gonna try again. Because I want you guys to see the cool whammy, the whammy logo that pops up. Oh, nope. This is probably gonna take a few spins. Oh, there we go. Now we should be able to get the whammy real soon. Because I have this Warner counter right here, right? That tells you what your likely odds of hitting the whammy are. So you have a very high... So the more you score, the higher your risk level gets of hitting a whammy. The more likely you are to lose everything you have. But obviously, the board is not completely infallible. You can't avoid it, as I'm doing right here. Man, this is the most amount of spins I've ever gone without hitting a whammy. That's actually crazy. Come on, come on. And this works on all platforms, all my platforms. Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Everything is connected to Meld Studio. It works. So Rumble won't be able to work with it yet. And yep, that's what happens when you stop on a whammy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pass it on to you guys. My typing in pass. So now, anybody who wants to play can play. But in the meantime, I'm going to play some music, go use the restroom real quick. I hope you guys enjoyed the new Press Your Luck board. And I will be right back with some more of the TimbsCast. Just stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.
I see
I should set up. I should set it up to mute. Just automatically switch between the microphones. But yeah. So the board works, and I'm really happy that the board works because I was a little worried that it wouldn't, just because like YouTube can be a bit finicky. Really freaking happy with how it's turned out because I spent a while working on it. Because the thing I wanted to talk about real quick was like a documentary I was watching about Michael Larson and how he managed to win $110,000 playing the original Press Your Luck board, and how he managed to like figure out the patterns of the board and then wrote it down and then memorized it and went and played the game and won over $110,000. Like I just found that very impressive. So I wanted to have my own little like Press Your Luck game because I really was a big fan of the game show, especially because I like the ABC reboot. The ABC reboot's really good. And I'm probably going to change some stuff as well about some of my layouts because I've got quite a few ideas of what I want to do. There's a lot of ideas I've got in mind that I want to do. There's just a lot of crazy things I would like to do. But kind of just getting into it a little bit. Let's see here. Let's run it one more time. Let's run it one more time because I feel like it. I forgot all password and stuff. Then when I get. Of course, I hit a whammy. Of course, I hit a whammy. Oh, Lord have mercy! I keep hitting the whammy all the time now. But yeah, I'm gonna have some new other layouts and whatnot. And I really like the I really like this. I like this a lot. This is really fun. Because to me, this is just really fun to watch and see how it works. And knowing that it works well is what I like. I just like this. This is so much fun. It's so much fun to actually see like a lot of my ideas and everything coming to fruition as far as how it works and everything. Let's see. Wieners. Hey, Killer J, how you doing, buddy? You doing all right, boss man? Hey, Killer J, you should play the board. You should take a spin on the Press Your Luck board that I have here. You should take a run on it. It's simple. Just type in exclamation spin and it'll start the board for you. Exclamation stop to stop the board, and whenever you get bored, you can just board. You can put exclamation pass to pass it on to the next player. Hey, thank you so much for gifting me a sub on Kick. Hey, I appreciate it. And Old Wanderer just got a top tier 1 subscription. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Oh, I forgot I don't have that. Oh, come on. Where's that? Give me a second. I've got it right here. Woo! Oh, I got that coat clap. I love it. I appreciate the subscription. I really do. That means a lot to me. That really does. Because I was talking about the cornering stuff earlier, and there's some crazy things. I got to also talk about with Dickers, because apparently Review Tech doesn't know when to not talk about something. It's just like when not to give like personal information. And just for shits and giggles. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. That means a lot to me. So Killer J, take a spin at the board. I want you to take a spin at the Press Your Luck board. Just take a spin at it. I want to see how you do taking a spin at the board. Just simply type in exclamation spin and watch the board start. It's really freaking cool. Like, it's really impressive how he did it. And Enzo just got another sub. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Oh man, I appreciate it. I really do. That means a lot to me. Oh, that really does mean a lot to me, man. I appreciate it. Oh. Oh man. I really do. That means a lot to me, man. That really does. I cannot believe you did that. That's crazy, dude. You didn't have to. I really appreciate that. I really do. I didn't get to come by all that. I don't get to come by all that often. Yeah, I know, brother. Always busy. I fully understand that, and I'm gonna be like struggling to stream for the next few weeks just because there's a lot personally, and it's not like personal problems with family. It's actually work related because I'm gonna be traveling around a lot to do all like the big refereeing tournaments. So it's gonna be harder for me to stream than normal, but I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can. So that's why I'm happy that I have multi by meld, so that way I could just hit both platforms at the same time. Gotta go to bed early. All right, I understand. Well, Killer J, before you go, I want you to watch this. Just watch this real quick. A fully functioning and working Press Your Luck board. There you go. So that way you can hear it here. Oh, okay. It's just gonna do that. Okay, that's fine. It's really cool how well it works. I love it. I absolutely love it. And to stop the board, you just and you get like cool credits and everything. Hey, Emperor, how you doing, brother? And it's just, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate the subs. It means a lot to me. Seriously, thank you so much. I can't say it enough that I really do appreciate the subs. I really do. It means a lot to me. And so Emperor, I want to show you something. I've got a fully functioning, working Press Your Luck board. It's fully functioning. So I'm going to hit pass. Now I want you guys to take a shot at it, right? So how you do it is you type in exclamation point spin to start the board, and then I really should look into doing like morning streams rather than nighttime streams. I'm going to see about changing my schedule around to do that, because that would probably work out better in my favor. But here's what you do. In order to start the board, you type in exclamation spin and you become the player of the board. There you hit exclamation stop, type it in, punch it in. It works in any of the chats, YouTube or Kick. And then wherever the light stops on is what you win. And if you hit the whammy, you lose everything. And then you type in exclamation pass to pass it on to the next player. I'm looking at setting up a system of like, you get a certain amount of spins and you got to do, and you only get like 4 whammies. And then if you hit 4 whammies, you're out for like a certain amount of time. 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I'm on Eastern clock. I really should start streaming earlier. Once a week, same time. Yeah, I should do that. That actually would be pretty easy to do. I'm gonna start doing that. Now, let me see. Let me get out my screenshot thing right here. Screenshot that. Bust some heads open. Oh, I love that. And of course, AutoMod deletes it. I should probably ease up the AutoMod or whitelist certain words. That's probably what I'll do, is start whitelisting certain words. I should be able to do that. I'll mess with it tonight, because I also got to put in some emojis for you guys. I need to start putting, because I've got a whole bunch of funny pictures on what you guys use as emojis. No shit, man. Well, come on, Coldfire. I was telling you, you gotta check out the board. You gotta take a spin at the Press Your Luck board. You gotta take a spin at it, because I think you'll enjoy it. Also, I got a different mic set up again, because I got tired of messing with the mic stand I had before. And here it goes. Coldfire's playing the board. Let's see if he can win. Let's see what he'll win. Let's see. It's going. Oh yeah, only one player at a time can play the board. And there's some bonus things. Wow, he won a fucking yacht. He won a fucking yacht valued at 75,000 credits. So what it will be? Spin or pass, Coldfire? Are you going to spin and try to win more, or are you going to pass it to see what Killer J can do? Which one are we going to do? This is going to get entertaining very quickly. That's my luck. That's my luck. He's passing it. He's passing it. All right, Killer J, you want to take your shot at the board? Does Killer J want to take a shot at the board, since he... see, I stopped my your stream, Coldfire. Yeah. Killer J is taking a spin at the board. Let's see what Killer J does. Man, Killer J's been killing it tonight, literally. I love the sound of the board. Although I should fix that. And, I'm thinking about doing like a background for it to sit on. Killer J is spinning this board. He is waiting patiently for the right moment to strike. Is he going to stop it? I have no idea. I think he might have accidentally left. And he hit a whammy. And he got a whammy for it. He got a whammy for his troubles. Stop on a whammy. What? Coldfire rushed him and they caused him to hit a whammy. Man, that sucks. Oh, that sucks a lot. Oh. Oh. Rest in peace. I got cheated. Well, take another spin at the board. Take another spin at the board. Come on. You can do it. Take another spin at the board. I promise you, it will work out just fine. Take another spin at the board. What's the worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen? I'm just so happy that this board actually works. I'm so happy. And I got 2 subscriptions out of it, so I appreciate it. I really do. I really appreciate it. This has been a fantastic night for me. I feel like there's no reason why we can't be as popular as Keynote. Oh, that's the idea. That's why I'm gonna like start pushing harder and doing more fun stuff with this. Hence for the building of the Press Your Luck board here. It's going. Oh, it's going. Let's see if Killer J can win. Pressing. He's pressing his luck. He's looking for big credits. There's over 1 million credits on that board in prizes and surprises. But that bloody whammy's there, and he just won a gamer rig valued at 5,500 credits. Man, Killer J, what do you want to do? Do you want to spin or do you want to pass? This is gonna be a crazy decision. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna spin the board? Is he gonna pass? What is he gonna do? Will he end up owning the network? Let's find out. As long as I don't get get quarters fountain. All right, so you gotta type exclamation. So type exclamation pass, and it will pass it on, and then the next player can take up the board. Oh man, I'm so happy this worked. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. This is what I like about the Press Your Luck board that I've got going on here. And I'm gonna have it like set up for like the camera and the live scene. Like the live scene will have like the video in the middle where you see the BRB screen is, and then the talk scene will have my camera. So what you do is you type exclamation pass like this, and it will pass on to the next player. But I appreciate you stopping by and watching and dropping a sub. I really do. It means a lot to me. Man, this is so freaking awesome. Tonight's working out so well in my favor. I'm so happy. I really am. Oh, man. Oh, let's see. I wonder then if I type in spin here, I should pick it up. There you go. Here we go. And we type here. Damn it. Of course I hit a whammy. This is awesome. I love it. Good night, Killer J. Sleep well, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I really do. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. That honestly meant a lot to me. Oh, that's so awesome. I'm now like 8 subs away from getting verified on Kick, which is fantastic. So yes. I'm so happy. I'm gonna take one more spin at the board. I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch and Rumble because ScrewTube can suck a butt. So yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube simply because Meld isn't really built with YouTube, not YouTube, but Rumble yet. But I really would like Rumble to be added because then I'll start running Rumble. As far as like the chat's concerned, because in order for the Press Your Luck board to work properly, it has to be able to access the chat, which unfortunately it can't at the moment for Rumble or the other platforms, although I should talk to a few people that I know in Meld and be like, hey, let's get this added. Let's see. I want to take one more spin at the board. But yeah, I don't blame you about YouTube, though. YouTube has been crazy. Like I was talking about earlier with the whole quartering thing, is that the quartering has just been absolutely crazy about what he's been doing. Just absolutely crazy. And it's caused so many problems for YouTube. And the AI moderation has been bad as well. Woo! I won. All right, let's move back over here. So, yeah, I got 2 subs. Woo! Finally, man, all that hard work is finally paying off, and I really do appreciate it. It makes me so happy because I worked so hard for it. Worked so hard to try and entertain people, and I just realized YouTube. Oh, there you go. So here we go. Hey, skeleton lady. Hey, okay. Before we cover this, hey, skeleton lady, I want you to take a turn with this. This is my cyberpunk themed Press Your Luck board from the original game show. It has the original board patterns on it and a couple of special ones that I had me and Spark collaborated on making. And it's really cool. You can win tons and tons of credits, but you also got that dreaded whammy to deal with. And so I want you to take a turn at the board. Here's how it works. You're going to type in !spin, and that will start the board. Then when you want it to stop on the square that you like, type in !stop, and it will stop the board. And then anytime you get bored with it, you can put an ! pass, and it will pass it on to the next player that wants to play. I love that old show. Oh, yeah. ABC rebooted it, and that kind of got me wanting to, because I was watching the old Michael Larson documentary, and I was like, man, I want to build this. So I did. I spent 2 months working on it in secret. So, when you want to take a shot at the board, just type in !spin. And here we go, Skeleton Lady spinning the board. Here we go. She's looking for big credits. Big credits. Hopefully she can avoid that whammy. Hopefully she can avoid the whammy. Lurking over that board. And she'll type in !stop at any time. As the board spins, millions of credits are popping up. Tons and tons of prizes appear. But that dreaded whammy, he's always there. She stopped on 100 credits. So what do you want to do, Skeleton Lady? Do you want to press your luck on and spin the board to earn more credits? Or do you want to pass it to the next player? What will it be, spin or pass? As we await her answer, some more stuff is going to be coming to the board. There's some cool surprises on the board as well that you can see. And there's a few hints to the old, figure out how to type it. Just !spin. You don't have to capitalize any of the words. Here we go. She's spinning the board. Thousands and thousands of credits are flashing on screen. Here she goes. It takes 2 minutes to figure it out. I understand that. Stop at 1,000 credits. So what will it be? Spin or pass? Because I've managed to get 300,000 credits on one turn with the board. So do you think you can get 300,000 credits? Do you think you can do it? Because I think you can do it, but it's up to you to take the shot to do it. So what will it be? Spin or pass? She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. And there's a lot riding on one spin. Oh, wow, hell no. You want to? Come on, I think you should take one more shot at the board. Take one more shot at the board. Come on. I think you can do it. Here we go. She is spinning the board. She's pressing, pressing. This is why they call the show Press Your Luck. The board spins on. Let's see where she lands. I really hope she gets that 5,000 credits. I really hope she gets it. Hopefully no whammies. No whammies. And she got double her credits. She landed on double your credits. You're now at 2,200 credits. What will it be? Spin or pass? I push my luck is how I get my exercise. Pushing my luck is how I get my exercise. Hey, you know what? You gotta live life on the edge. You gotta live life on the edge. So come on, I think you should spin the board. I think you should spin the board again. Come on. I think you can land on that 5,000 credits. That 5,000 credits is just sitting there waiting for you to land on. She's spinning, she's spinning. Look at the board go. And stopped at 2,000 credits. You're now at 4,200. 4,200. That's a pretty good number. But I think you can do more. I think you can get 10,000. There's a prize up there that's worth over 200,000 credits. That's right. You heard me right. 200,000 credits. So my question to you is, do you want to keep pressing your luck and try to win that 200,000 credit prize? Or do you want to pass it on to the next player and see if they can win it? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to press your luck or are you going to pass? Because I think you should press your luck and try to win that 200,000 credit prize. That's what I think you should do. I think you should press your luck. Well, how are you feeling? What are you thinking? She's thinking, she's thinking. She is deciding her answer with her friends. Man, this has been a crazy, crazy turn at the board. It's been absolutely crazy. There's thousands of credits and prizes on there. There's a car. There's a trip to Tokyo. But that dreaded whammy is just sitting there looming at her. Just looming. Just waiting for the moment. And here we go. She's spinning the board. She is spinning the board. Here we go. Come on, let's get some big credits. Big credits. Come on. Big credits. Come on, get big credits. I want you to get big credits. Last time for sure. This is the last chance. Come on, let's go. Come on, big credits. Big credits. Come on. Big credits. Let's go. Come on. Let's get her that 200,000 credit prize. Come on, let's get her that 200,000 credits prize. Come on, let's get her that for her last big spin. Stopped at 2,000 credits. Well, unbelievable. She's going to retire with 6,200 credits, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give her a round of applause for her landing on it. Come on, let's give her a round of some. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's clap. Let's clap more. We can clap more. Come on. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that worked so beautifully. I'm so happy with that. All right, all righty. I promised we would get into the content. Let's get back into the content. So, Review Tech USA decided the other day that he was going to... Don't worry, the board resets every time I change screens, so the board's reset now. So the next time that someone comes in and wants to play, they can come in and play from a fresh scratch. So, anyways, Review Tech decided the other day that he was going to Review Tech decided he was going to, for some reason, talk about some personal stuff that he dealt with a while back. And it just, because this guy doesn't know when to not share personal information. And so, yeah, we're going to talk about that and make fun of that. And I'm glad you enjoyed that. I spent so much time working on that, fine-tuning it and getting it working just right. If Old Wanderer was here, I would tell you a lot about how much effort we went through, because he helped me with the prompts and working with it as well, and spacing out my credits that way I could properly get the board up and running. And it's just so beautiful. I'm so happy with it, because to show you, like, this is the intro screen right here, and this is the board sound that plays. But I'm gonna change that soon to have the Press Your Luck theme playing there. And something like this is kind of what's going to be sitting in like the background. And this is the end screen right here, just running through the board. And I love it. I just love how all this is set up. It's so beautiful. And it's pretty much a Michael Larson proof. Because even though I've told you that it's based on the old board patterns, it's running at such a speed that your eyes can't properly track it. And that was the thing about the original board, was that the way it played was that you could track where the light was going if you focused hard enough. With this one, good freaking luck doing that. You're not going to be able to pull that off. But getting back to it, right? So we're gonna get into Dickers. We're going to get into some Dickers content, and we're going to make fun of him. So let's go ahead and let's start the show, shall we?
So, Review Tech USA calling people creepy. But then he goes on stream and tells a whole story about getting blue balls in college and rushing home to take care of himself. Bro.
Ugh.
What are you doing? Roll the clip. You guys got to watch this to believe it.
A fun fact, one time I remember I was about going to work. This girl I met at college, she came back to my place and we just didn't.
Oh, my Lord.
I left with blue balls. And I remember, so I was like, I'm like, dude, I cannot go to work with these blue balls. So, I
What?
DSP'd myself. Oh, I
What?
DSP'd. And dude, I shot a rope.
Why are you?
Because I had such massive blue balls from this girl. It went and landed right here on my chin.
Oh. Oh, God. Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh, why? Why would you tell this? Why would you tell this story? Bruh, what? No. Why would you tell this story? Why would you tell this story? Just why? Douche nozzle. Just why would you tell this story? Why? What incarnation would lead you to believe that it would be a smart idea to tell this story? Just why? Why? This is the same guy who calls people creepy for making jokes about women, right? And he's telling this story. Why? I need that soundbite of the pastor going, why? Just, just, I hate to be this guy. But I'm just saying,
He's gay.
just one more time.
He's gay.
See? Even PPP agrees with me that he's gay. He said, no, that's actually an insult to gay people because gay people don't talk about this kind of stuff. I know tons of gay people and lesbian people that don't ever talk about their personal lives like that. So I don't. This is supposed to be the guy that's like this left-wing human rights advocate who claims he's pushing for equal rights for women and claims he's protecting women and this and that and the other. He's telling this kind of story. It looks creepy as hell. Oh boy. You remember I told you about the guy that I was beefing with? This is the guy right here. This is the guy that I beefed with for 2+ years. This is the guy right here. This is what Dicker's Review Tech USA looks like. This is the guy that called me creepy and said I was a terrible person and on and on and on and on. Not all the gay guys won't want to touch him either. Oh, he smelt it.
Salted alert! Salted alert!
I need to buy a little bell and ring it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy like a little cheap like bell you put on like a dog to have it ring or whatever, and I'm just gonna wave that in front of the microphone. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. Let's continue.
It was like a catapult from my penis, man.
Oh my god!
And I was like, oh god, if that was like not a half a foot, yeah, you've done it too, Seymour. So you could. I'm like,
why? Why? Just why? Why? Ew. Just ew. Just why? People tell me that I overshare. Just why? Why? What led you to think this was a good idea? What led you to believe that telling this story was a good idea? More cowbell. I have a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. It's just ew. Just ew. Anyways, let's continue.
there was like, man, it still could be a thing even when you're an old man like me. It's like, you don't finish, right? Whether it be by yourself or you're messing around. So it was like my micro penis became a cannon.
This isn't.
I'm only like a minute into the video. Oh God. Oh, help me now, Jesus. Help me now. That's a bit much for sure. That's an understatement. Oh God. Why? All I can say is why. What would you tell this story? Why? What did someone donate to you and tell your most embarrassing stories? Because if you got a donation at least wise I could understand, but if you just told this just because you felt like it, bruh, you need help. You need some serious help, my dude. Oh. Ugh. Just nasty behavior. And Eric's face is just perfect. His face right there is just like, bruh. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna screenshot some stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna screenshot this one for the thumbnail because that is a thumbnail worthy picture right there. And I'm gonna go and find like the picture of Dickers laughing about it. Let's see, perfect thumbnail picture right there. It's just, bruh, that one. Oh Jesus. Oh, good Lord. Just good Lord. Have mercy on us. Oh, why would you tell that story? Just why? Why? Just why? Just, I don't even know what else to say. Just why? Just why? Just why?
Some offhand comment. He's sitting there on stream telling a full story about a girl and how things didn't go the way he wanted when he went on a date with her. And then he says he went home and finished himself. He finished the job like he's narrating a Netflix special. Like, is this content? This is what we're doing now? Is this what your audience likes, Dickers?
I DSP'd myself. Oh, DSP'd. And dude, I shot a rope.
I can't with this.
Right there. That's another one. That's just another whole, just like, why? Just why? Just why? Oh, good Lord. Holy Jesus. This is bad. This is really bad. This is just awful. Why? Why would you tell this story? Why? What got in your pea-brain mind that you thought this would be a good idea to tell this story? I just why? Why? Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Oh, Jesus, help me now. Help me now, Jesus.
This is disgusting. So I watched it a few times, right? And I'm sitting there like, why are you telling us this? Who asked for this? Who in your chat was like, yeah, Rich, you know what the stream needs right now? A detailed personal story about your college frustration arc. Nobody. Zero. Big fat O right here, guys. Asked for that. Nobody, Dickers. Nobody wants to know about your ejaculation history.
It was like a catapult from my penis, man.
And the crazy part about this.
Why? I can't get over that statement. Who calls their junk a cannon? Who does that? Who seriously, legitimately sits there and makes that kind of statement? What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you that you would say that? Try to have a lame bastard and Ben Shapiro. Well, you see right here, because technically he said that his cannon was a penis, but if you actually look into the facts about the fact that a human penis can actually only shoot at a certain type of PSI, while a cannon uses black powder to fire, and therefore that's why a cannon is actually better than a penis. So women should actually use a cannon to get pregnant with, because a cannon would be more accurate than a penis. I can't believe I went into that too. Oh God, I need help. I need to get some therapy. I need to get some therapy. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, that's a great one I paused on too. I was just pausing on great ones tonight. Oh, that one right there. There's another one. There's another one. Oh God. Oh, why? Just why? Just why?
This is the same dude who will look at other creators and go, wow, that's creepy. That's incel behavior. That's weird. This guy talks inappropriately to his female audience. Bro.
Yeah, you've done it too, Seymour. So you can.
Apparently Seymour can relate to it. Seymour, are you retarded? Are you a retarded incel that like jerks off to Dickers every time he streams and shakes his man boobs? Because you sound pretty fucking gross, guys. Stay the fuck away from Seymour. Whoever Seymour is in Dickers' audience, yikes. Like, he was that guy that was like, oh, Dickers, I can relate to the bull balls. Yeah, Dickers' audience, guys. Dickers' audience, ladies and gentlemen. That's them. That's them.
Oh, Lord. I mean, I don't think I would have ever admitted to that personally. If I'm just saying personally, I don't think I would have ever admitted to ever in my entire life would have ever admitted to the idea that I got blue balls. Look, here's the thing, right? I've been turned down by women, whatever, right? I mean, that naturally happens. I mean, when you're dating people, naturally, you're not necessarily going to be everybody's cup of tea, whatever to that, right? That happens. That's life. You deal with it. You do what you can, and that's the end of the day. That's all you can do. And if you get turned down, you get turned down, whatever. And if you need to do your own private business, do your own private business. But you should not be talking about it on the internet. Stop telling people about your sex life. No one needs to know. Period. I'm just saying. No one needs to know. No one needs to know about this stuff. This is not vital information that will change your life. Actually, it will, but not for the better. You're not even close for the better. Just not even a little bit. I don't know what to say about these people anymore, man. I don't know what to say. Because like half the time these people are just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. The internet's forever. He might regret telling that story later. Oh, he's regretting it right now. He is absolutely regretting it. At this point, he's just such a lolcow that he doesn't care anymore. That he's just like, ah, the hell with it. Who cares? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my God, that face. I got another one. Eric's gonna kill me for all the times I keep taking pictures of him. Oh God, what the hell? What the hell, man? This is weird, bro. This is weird. Oh, God. Oh.
There was like, man, it still could be a thing even when you're an old man like me. It's like, you don't finish, right? Whether it be by yourself or you're messing around.
What?
Bro.
What? Wait.
You just went live and told the internet a story that made people physically lean back in their chair. You made my stomach disgusted with what you had to say.
So it was like my micro penis became a cannon.
Yes, 8-Bit Eric is a dear friend of mine. He really is a dear friend of mine. I watch his content all the time. I'm actually a mod for his live streams. He's live streaming right now, funny enough. But I went live around the same time he did, which is funny. I didn't mean to do that, but oops. Anyways, yeah. So he's a dear friend of mine. My father's tag team partner and my dad's trainer as well for wrestling. One of the other trainers, Ken Johnson's the guy's name, and Dusty Wolf is the other guy. Trained 8-Bit Eric on professional wrestling. And I met him through YouTube because he was helping me deal with the JKB Review Tech USA drama at the time. And I've tried to be a close friend and an ally to him. So I do what I can to help him out as much as I can. He really is a great gentleman. He's a lovely human being. He doesn't give a shit about people's like sexual lives, personal lives, and stuff like that. As long as you don't force your opinions down his throat, he's just a general respectful individual. He legitimately is a wonderful human being. I've got nothing but respect for him. Legitimately a loving, kind human being. Like he goes out of his way to help people. That he's just a good person all around. But anyways, let's continue with the content. Oh God, I don't know if I really want to though.
And the more that you watch this, the more that you could see this is where it all just falls apart, right? It's not even just that the story is awkward. It's that Review Tech USA is the one saying it. Yeah. Dickers, you're the one saying it. You built your whole recent narratives on people, on calling this kind of behavior out on people like Darkside Phil, who you still can't get over a decade later for having his jerk off moment on stream. It's like,
on May 1st, 2016, Darkside Phil, or DSP as he's known as, was going to live stream himself playing a video game on the PlayStation 4. He forgot to change the scene, and his camera, so it was turned on to his talk scene with his camera, and people got to witness him pleasuring himself for 3 minutes straight while the PS4 sound was playing. And then when he realized he did it, that's when the famous line, "Oh, the camera's on. Oh, the camera's been on the whole time, huh? I didn't even know. Hello." But yeah, let's get some coat clapping there for Eric. Come on, let's get in there. Yeah. So yeah, that's the DSP story. It's just a dumb story, and like the guy made a dumb mistake, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny for him because he should have paid attention to what he was doing. But Review Text is like it's just an absolutely disgusting story. Just absolutely disgusting.
DSP'd myself. Oh, DSP'd, and dude.
Why?
I shot a rope.
like you like dicks and jerking off and shooting ropes so much. What are you trying to tell us? Top of that, you try to paint narratives around people like Worski, Smash JT, myself, you name it.
Me.
You built your whole shtick as of late, calling this kind of behavior out on anybody that's criticized you, but now you're the one over
here telling stories like that. Well, I'm just saying, I think Review Tech is trying to tell us that that honestly,
He's gay!
I mean, PPP said it right there. One more time.
He's gay!
All right, one more time in the back for everyone who couldn't hear it.
He's gay!
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He's gay!
I just had to make that clear. He's like this. This is Review Tech right here.
I do a lot of drugs. It took me time to get off cock.
See, I'm just one more time, just to make sure everybody understands.
I do a lot of drugs. It took me time to get off cock.
See, that's what Review Tech likes to do. That's what he likes to do. Anyways, let's continue.
sharing stuff like this. You became the clip. You became the clip. And the delivery, too, of all this. Like, it's just normal conversation. Like, we're supposed to react like, oh, yes, classic relatable moment, Rich. Thank you so much for sharing. No! And, oh, guys, that's not relatable. That's a keep it to yourself moment.
Yes,
that's
it is.
Maybe don't hit go live today, buddy. Maybe don't start the stream next time, bucko, because the camera was on.
It felt like it went and landed
That's
right
why.
here on my chin.
And let's be absolutely fucking real here, guys. If any other YouTuber said something like that, he would be like a pig in shit. He would be cooking them. He would be making videos about it. You can't even drink beer on stream without him holding his little beads, his little pearls, clutching his pearls, right? You can't even flirt with a woman on your stream without him calling you some kind of creepy incel and stuff like that. But he would be cooking them. He'd have a thumbnail ready, a title ready. He'd have the rant locked and loaded. He'd be high off his gourd. He'd be neglecting his blind daughter. But when it's him, now it's relax, guys. It's just a story.
I gotta go. Haven't eaten much today, and 1,000 calories is good Lord. You have a good night. Yeah, you have a good night, Skeleton Lady. I appreciate you stopping by and watching. I'm glad you enjoyed the Press Your Luck board. I'll be doing some more fun stuff with it later. But again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. But getting back into this is wild. This is freaking wild. Why would you tell people this? Why? Why? Just why? Why even? Why? Why? Just why? 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 Just why? Why? Why are you telling people this? Later, I might be back. Yeah, if I'm still around. Yeah, if I'm still around. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be streaming, though. Just why? Why are you telling people about this, right? Like you would think, right? If you were, I don't know, right? If you were, I don't know, telling the story and everything, you would think, right, to not, I don't know, maybe like, it's just stuff like this is like, I can't even finish my sentence because I don't know what to say. I literally don't know what to say. Like, what can I say? It's just wild. It's wild that he would state that he would. It's wild to me that you would tell. It's just. I'm stuttering because I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I am at a loss for words on the wildness of a statement like that. That you would. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Just, oh God. Oh God. Oh, good fucking God. On that one. Just good God.
Nah, dude. No, it doesn't work like that, bucko. At some point, you got to realize you can't be the internet's creep referee and then jump on stream and start telling stories that make people go, all right, man, maybe log off for a bit.
It felt like it went and landed right here on my chin.
Just.
He's gay!
One more time.
He's gay!
Brother, what is that? Brother, just, oh my God. Oh my God. Just, oh my God. Oh my God. Just, oh my God. Just, oh my God in heaven. Oh my God in heaven. Just, oh my God in heaven. Just, oh my God in heaven. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I literally don't understand. I don't understand why this guy thought, why he thought this was a good idea. I don't understand. I don't understand where he got this idea from. I personally think he needs to get therapy. He needs to get some help. He's mentally fucking deranged. He's mentally deranged. Jesus.
You told a story about how you had blue balls and went home and jerked off.
Why?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
it was like a catapult from my penis, man.
And I already know there's gonna be some
why?
people defending it. Oh, it's not that serious, Eric. You right-wing grifter. All his fucking retarded little fucking loser bents, guys. Okay, well, how about you keep that same energy when other people say stuff, right? That's the whole point. Consistency. But consistency and a diet, working out, being a perfect normal human being, that's not something that's in common across the board when it comes to Dicker's personality.
No, it's not.
So I was like, I'm like, dude, I cannot go to work with these blue balls. So, you know,
This is wild.
Why?
I think more people need to talk about this. Like, who in their right mind sits there and talks about their jerking off habits?
Why? Just why?
because I had such
Why?
massive blue balls from this girl.
Bruh, I can't with this guy. I can't. Oh, Lord. Why? Just why? This is just disturbing. This is just disturbing. This is disturbing. This is disturbing. Oh my God. Okay. Let's just get through this. Let's get through
It
this.
went
Now, every time Dickers calls somebody creepy, this clip is going to pop into people's heads immediately.
Yep.
I hope it does. I hope people just replay this clip over and over and over and hit them with, hey, yo, fuck's wrong with you? Because, it's fucking disgusting. My stomach hurts right now. So let me know, guys, am I
I don't think you're overreacting at all, buddy, whatsoever. Great video. Right here. Man, it really told the story on stream like it was normally. Oh, how come this is not? Nope, no thank you. And I said it right here. Love how he's allowed to say whatever he likes about people, but when he says things like this, no one's allowed to criticize this terrible behavior. I still don't understand why he felt the need to tell this story. No one needed to know about this, yet somehow we're all evil and he's the perfect human being. Okay, Rich, whatever you say, mate. I mean, because that's the truth. That's the absolute truth of the situation. He goes, every time this jackass talks, I remember why I suddenly didn't miss him. Eric goes, no one should be a fan of this dude. Master Zoda goes, disgusting, but not surprising considering what's in his Dropbox. Ugh. Dropbox files. He does this every single time. Oh, Jesus. Here we go again. Rich is going to go on and say that we're all taking this out of context. Yes, he will. I guarantee he probably already has. Oh, Lamau, yeah. And then he's going to stalk my Twitter account, cry about me drinking, and call me a groomer again. Big time loser. Yep. Yes, he is. This is a perfect example of too much information. Bingo. And not a soul needed to hear a word of that. Nope, not a soul. A Train Fanatic says it's utterly gross, disgusting, and that is for sure something he should keep to himself. Shake my head. JM says, when you subscribe to see video game news and related content, you get on joining guy for the same guy. I'll cry about it. I still think the cucumber video made years ago back was worse. You is all I'm going to say. Some people have no self-regulation at all. It's sad, really sad. Who in the world watches that? He's 3 days too late to pull a DSP May 1st burst. God bless America. Why? I call bullshit. You can't believe a word that comes out of his mouth. He's lying about blue balls? Kind of weird to lie about. Yeah, that is a very weird thing to lie about. Why would you lie about not having blue balls? That's weird. Let's read a couple more. Nope, I'm going to avoid that one. Fun fact, the only reason why Rich closed his first channel... I'm the only reason why Rich closed his first channel. He pissed me off, and I left a comment the next day. He closed his channel. I was a fan. Felt it. Whoa, buddy! True story, Eric's biggest hater, after being investigated, turned out to be a massive creep who stalks and harasses women online. Bro Lizzie says Dickers has made content like this since day one. It's nothing new. This is why he has an audience in the first place. Gross out humor is common, i.e. South Park. He's very insecure though. It's just not as obvious. He also lacks self-awareness several times before. You're missing the point. It's not that he told the story that's the problem. It's that he tries to call other people creepy or sex pest while telling this story. Amen. And you watched the video multiple times. Well, why? Oh, my dude, do you like torturing yourself? He's got a point. Eric, he's got a point. Before I read your comment, he's got a point. You watched it multiple times. I mean, you got to have some kind of sadomasochism to want to watch a really messed up video again and again and again and again. That's kind of, ooh, whoa, buddy. Research law. Fair point. I don't envy you on this one. Oh, there's a dicker simp right there. From a chick. Yo, gross. He really wanted everyone to get that visual. No, on so many levels. No, I've never been so happy to get the commercial. Yeah, nut hitting his head was wild. He's so disgusting. I'm so glad he's such a huge failure. He should never have any success in the first place. He's talentless, not funny, and not entertaining. He's not better than DSP. DSP is at least an entertaining lolcow. You got a point there. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for the live stream. I got to pack up and do a few other things. So I just want to say a special thank you to Killer J for the 2 big subs over on Kick. If you ain't following me on Kick yet, then you should go over there and follow me on Kick. I'm telling you right now, we get up to all kinds of crazy things. I tend to have some only streams there. Like I tend to sometimes only stream on Kick. So make sure you're following me over there. I'm going to drop a link to it right now in the chat for you guys on YouTube that are following me. Make sure you go over there. Just super wild, super crazy, just absolutely insane. That was just absolutely insane. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for the video. Oh, I forgot I was, where is it posting it? Here we go. So, make sure you go over there. I'm going to drop that in here as well. So you guys over on YouTube, once that finally gets to you guys, there we go. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of the stream. I'm going to get ready to boogie on out and go take care of a few other things. But before we leave, I want to do one more thing. I want to take one last spin at the big press your luck board. I want to see if I can win that big 200,000 credit prize that I was talking about earlier. Let's see if I can win it. Oh, come on, big bucks, no whammies, come on, no whammies. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. Alrighty. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. Thank you so much. I'm going to mute that real quick. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, this is AJ Timms from the Den of Timms signing out. You all have a blessed night, everyone. You have a blessed night. Take care.
Wake up, I must be dreaming. Out of luck, but heart still beating. Don't let a good thing die young. No, it goes on. Calm down, you're thinking too much. Could I be another crush? It's been so long since I got tangled up again. So am I fucking up yet? Have you had enough yet? Putting me to shore, seeing things. But if I'm fucking up now, will you stick around? How will I just burn out another flame? And it goes activated, don't know how I waited. Activated, can I navigate it? I'm gone, what is this feeling? Had to go and find a reason. I'll book the tape